Knives headed to M&D Tactical in Springfield, Missouri. I'm going to talk about the knives first, and then we'll talk about M&D. We have an Eris here, kind of a partial tuxedo. Blade is tumbled, clip and hardware is tumbled standard. Breaker is nickel Teflon, handle and spring PVD coated with the grooves hand milled in after PVD. So these are hand applied by Jason, our in-house softener and engraver. We have a Colonial T here with a D2 Vulcan blade. The handle and spring have been faced, so they've got kind of a shiny iridescent glare to them. Blue anodized handle and spring, and a popsicle clip on the Colonial NP3 breaker as well. We have a full thickness Marauder 0.260 inch thick blade, S35, tumbled. Nope, this is a satin. It's hard to tell. Kevin prepares the knives for shipping, so they have a layer of oil so that they make it shipping without any rusting, even for S35, and so sometimes it's hard to tell. This has very cool kind of natural organic sculpting to it. I don't even know what to call it. This is pretty unique here, but very natural and soft in the hand, feels lovely. It's kind of a bluish violet. Also has an NP3 breaker. A normal Praetorian T here that does have serialized handle, spring, and blade. It is a D2 PVD Tanto. So this was an order that was placed from M&D a couple years ago when we were still offering D2 as the standard blade steel. So if you are a D2 fan, and I know there are you guys out there, this is D2, PVD Tanto, PVD handle spring, standard stainless steel hardware, titanium clip. Very cool. And then this one I think is already sold, but I just have to put it in the video because it's totally cool. And it helps people to decide what they want on their own Praetorian tie. So it's a 3V PVD drop point where the blade has been brushed. It's got jimping on the spine of the blade. It has polished perimeters on the handle and spring. The clip has been PVD coated and it's got this pinstriping effect around the clip. The hardware is PVD coated and the pivot screws have been faced. So you can see the PVD coating down in the 6-gun pivot drops and around the perimeter, and then the tops have been faced. So this thing has all sorts of cool, sexy stuff. And then Sean and Tim, of course, got their hands on one of our USMC fighters. I mean, this is just a beautiful, sexy knife, down to the leather sheath details, the Medford Knife and Tool logo, hand-wrapped paracord lanyard, USMC stamped on the blade. It's got the hilt and the pommel, also PVD coated, and custom formed G10 multi-layered handle grips. Just gorgeous. So Sean and Tim have been around with us for a long time. They typically go to a lot of the table shows that we've stopped going to, like USN. We may go back to the New York Custom Knife Show, but I'm not sure as of yet. We've cut out a lot of the shows that we do just to kind of simplify things a bit. But that's typically where we see Sean and Tim. So it's kind of nice to get a batch of knives out to them. It's been a while. They're in Springfield, Missouri. Reach out to them at, I'm going to give you Sean's cell phone number. He's pretty good at answering the phone, 417-207-5142. Check them out at M&D Tactical.com. While they don't have our knives listed on their website, probably because they do it through Medford Knife Aficionados, they have some other cool products. So I'm all for plugging our resellers a little bit because they're good to us. I want to be good to them. All right, so reach out to Sean and Tim. We'll get these knives packed up today. Keep watching our videos. Until the next time, I'm out.